everybody, and hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to your day. As always, as you jump on live, hop into the comments below, say hi and where you are tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this on the replay. And please don't forget to tag some people, share this video, head over to my LinkedIn profile after we're done, hit my follow button, click my LinkedIn notification bell. But also, if you are resonating with this training and this message today, please let me know by hitting one of the reactions, like, love, support, care, whatever it is that you feel is most beneficial to you. And please do comment in the comments below. But also, as a reminder, 2 weeks from today, my wife's first self-published book, How to Build Your Personal Brand on Social Media, drops. She's doing a release special all that week, starting December 26th to January 1st. The paperback and hardcover are only going to be $3.99. The Kindle is going to be 99 cents. And if you would like to get on the wait list to grab a copy of this book, just drop "I do" in the comments below, and I will send you the link because she's giving away prizes. And this book is incredible. I've read it. It's amazing. Anyone that's looking to learn how to better build their personal brand on social media, all social media. So she goes over how to do it on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram. She touches on all the major platforms. So, hey, Tatiana, good to see you jumping on. So again, as you come on, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from. And Tatiana, I will get you that link so you can get on her wait list. So again, drop into the comments hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are coming in on the replay. Now, today's training is based off of a poll question that I asked over the weekend. And the poll question was, what excites you most about being in business? Impacting others in a positive way, closing more sales, growing, scaling, those types of things. I asked this poll question not only on my personal LinkedIn timeline, but I actually asked this in a few different groups that I'm in. And without a doubt, the overwhelming response of what motivates people most and brings them the most joy in being in business is what you see scrolling along the timeline here. People want to impact more people in their business in a positive way. So if you are that person that is watching and listening to this, that wants to impact people in a more positive way in 2023 and beyond, type me in the comments below, because crazy enough, I mean, listen, this year we are putting a bow on this year. It is December 12th already. We literally have, 19 days left of this year. That's it. We got 19 days. And Nancy and I are big believers in we have to start planting the seeds, and we have to start taking the action behind things that we want to do now, not waiting. So Tatiana says me. Someone on Facebook says me. So again, if you are that person that wants to impact people in a positive way moving into 2023, drop a me in the comments below. Again, if you're watching live, please let me know. I love seeing different states, countries, areas of where you're watching to this from. So I know that we have California. Where else? We have South Florida. Where else in the world are you watching this live from? I love seeing the diversity and where other people are coming in from. So drop it in the comments, what state, what city, what country you are watching this live from. So what I'm going to be going over today, moving into 2023, 3 ways to impact more people in a positive way in your business. Now, in all honesty, there's a lot of things that I could have came up with here. I usually write down about 5 or 10 different things. And then I do the scaling down, from 10, I go to 5. From 5, I usually drop it to 3. And that's what I did for everybody today. So the first thing that I wanted to kind of touch on, if you want to impact more people in a positive way, make sure you are offering your services to the right people. So whether you're working for yourself or whether you're working for someone else, doesn't matter. You want to make sure that you're offering your services, your product, your good, your course, your coaching, your consulting to the right people. You end up affecting people in a more positive way if you're working with the right people. That's why I am very selective about the people that I do work with. So when I get on a discovery call with someone, or if someone books a call on my calendar and they want to discuss how they can work with me and the different methodologies and ways and offerings I have, it's basically an interview for them to work with me, because I want to make sure not only that I'm a good fit for them and what they're looking for and the goals that they have, but I want to make sure that they're a good fit for me. So there are certain criteria that myself as a business owner has in order to work with someone. And again, all of you should have that same guideline and that same filter. You want to work with the right people, because the more of the right people you work with, the more of a positive result and effect those individuals will have, which means you're going to be impacting those people in a more positive way. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you are coming in on the replay, tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, whatever reaction you want to give me. But don't forget to hit the follow button and ring my LinkedIn notification bell on my profile. And Chaidiro, good evening from Kenya. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Now, so where things get a little diluted is there's a lot of people that do this spray and pray methodology. And again, to be completely truthful, honest, and open, in the very beginning, when I launched my coaching practice, which was nearly 10 years ago, I was looking to kind of find my way through, who are the right people that I should be working with, who is best for my offering. Now, as my skill set has increased and as my program has changed, but also evolved, it has allowed me to understand the people that are the best fit for what I'm doing, and also at the same time giving me clarity around the people that are not a good fit for what I'm doing. And Shaidera says, yes, it does make sense. Thank you so much. So you want to make sure that you're offering your service, your product, your good, your program, your course, your coaching, your consulting to the right people. Now, does that mean that you have to just push everyone to the wayside? No. What it does mean is the other side of this means that you should be doing your due diligence in understanding that you need these power partners on LinkedIn. In essence, you're going to continue to connect with a lot of people, but you want to have a Rolodex, so to speak, of people that you can refer those individuals for, because if they're not a good fit for you, if you've done the right work on LinkedIn and you've networked, because too many people are just selling and pitching. They're not building relationships and they're not establishing connections. So if you spend a better part of your time on LinkedIn educating and informing people through your content, but also establishing well-rounded and meaningful connections with the network that you have, where if you're connecting with someone that's interested in your services, but they're not a good fit for you, but they may be a good fit for one of your power partners, you can do a referral. And as most business owners have, like myself, I have referral bonuses. So my clients that end up working with me also financially benefit when they refer someone that they feel is a good fit for me and what I do. So it goes both ways. So again, making sure that your offering is for the, that what you're offering is for the right people, but at the same time, if it's not for those people, making sure that you have a referral network of people to then send those individuals to, because in essence, that secondary layer that you're sending that person to, you're also impacting that person in a positive way as well. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, if you've jumped on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this on the replay. And don't forget to tag some people, share this video. Don't forget whatever reaction you would like to leave to let me know that you resonated, like, love, support, care, whatever, insightful, please do so. And don't forget to hit my follow button on my LinkedIn profile. But also, don't forget to ring my LinkedIn notification bell. And as a reminder, my wife's first self-published book, How to Build Your Personal Brand on All of Social Media, comes out 2 weeks from today, December 26th. If you want to get on the wait list for discount pricing that whole week, just drop an I do in the comments below. Takira, good to see you jumping on, my friend. Now, that's number one. Number two, make sure what you are offering actually solves a problem that others are having. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, all too often, we think what we have is beneficial to everybody. Meaning, it's solving, the problem for me, so it's got to solve a problem for someone else. Here's the deal. You have to do your due diligence and you have to do your market research on, is what I have, is what I'm offering, is what I have created, is the system that I have in place actually solving a problem that other people are having, specifically within my network. So let me give you an example. So if we rewind the tape 10 years ago, I was making the shift from spending the majority of my time on Facebook and Instagram over to LinkedIn, because I was sick and tired of, just selling and pitching a product. I wanted to build more established and reputable credibility with the network that I was growing. I wanted to connect with more business-minded people. I wanted to connect with people that had a prosperous conscience like myself. And I found that on LinkedIn. As I got started using LinkedIn, I started to get significant traction. I was booking a lot of discovery calls. I was closing sales every week, still do to this day. And what I did was I created a systematic flow that I was able to patent, which you see right here. These are the patents I have on the programs that I created. And that allowed me to then, if it felt good to someone else, if it really solved a problem that other people were having, then obviously I can then help other people with it as well. Hey, Lisa, good to see you jumping on. So here's how it came about. I was talking to a friend of mine and I said, Joe, listen, I think I really hit something here with LinkedIn. You got to jump on there. I want you to do A, B, and C and let me know what kind of results you got. So he responded back to me in about 2 weeks and said, listen, call me. And I called him and I said, what's up? And he goes, listen, whatever you figured out and you taught me, I have 14 appointments booked this week, and I've never had that many appointments booked ever in my life. He said, I think you cracked the code here. I think you got something here. So I then went on a podcast and was getting interviewed by my business coach at the time. And after I went through all the statistics and what I loved most about LinkedIn and how it was so much more beneficial for so many different things than Facebook and Instagram, I hopped off of that interview and I had about 8 inboxes on Facebook of people that I was connected to say, hey, can I pay you to teach me how to use LinkedIn? So right there was my light bulb moment. It told me that there was a gap and there was a problem that a lot of people were having. The problem being these individuals didn't know how to properly use LinkedIn to connect with the right people, to message people the right way, to get people to respond organically, to book sales calls or discovery calls that could lead to sales in their business each and every month, and learn how to properly create content that builds the know, like, and trust. So now I realized, okay, there's a gap in the marketplace with what I'm teaching. Now I know what I'm actually offering is solving a problem that others are having. So what I want all of you to think about is, well, number one, have you built the right type of network on LinkedIn that represents the individuals that have a problem that you can solve with your offering? That's number one. Number two is what you've created, is what you are offering, whether it's a product, a good, a service, a course, whether it's yours or you work with a company. Is it truly solving the problems that people are having on LinkedIn? Or is it more of a Facebook or Instagram focus? So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. I just want to make sure everybody is clear. So the second big thing is making sure that your offering actually solves a problem that other people are having. That's the big thing. A lot of people that are struggling in setting up discovery calls, or they're struggling in getting sales and growing their business, it's not that what you have isn't of value. It may not be solving the problem of the people that are in your network. That's why it's so important to build a very specific network that is relatable to you. Takira says yes. Lisa says yes. Awesome. So again, in review, number one, make sure you are offering your service to the right people. Number two, make sure your offering actually solves a problem that others are having. So finally, number three. And I will say without a doubt, and Shadera says, yes, clear, awesome. So I will say without a doubt, this, what I'm going over right here in number three, has helped me most. Learn to say no to the wrong people or opportunities, and yes to the right people and the right opportunities. So what do I mean by that? It's twofold. Going back to what I said in number one, make sure you're offering your services to the right people. So what I mean by that is, do not be afraid to tell someone the honest truth that they are not the best fit for what you teach. They are not the best fit for your offering. They are not the best fit for your course. They are not a best fit for your coaching. Because at the end of the day, when you start saying yes to the people that you should be saying no to, two things happen. Number one, that person that makes that investment in you or your product or your good or your service, they're the one getting hurt at the end, because you know in your heart that you've just chased the dollar instead of looking out for that person. So they're not going to get the result that they want. Number two, it all comes back to your reputation and your credibility. The more of the wrong people that you work with, the less results people are going to get. So people ask me all the time, Scott, how did you get 500 recommendations on your LinkedIn profile? So my wife made this for me. She made me a plaque that said, congratulations on getting 500 written recommendations, which I do have. And I've seen people with 100, 200. I have not seen anybody with 500. I make sure those that I work with are going to add to my positive reputation and my positive credibility. I say no to people that I understand I am not the best fit for. And I want to make sure that that goes twofold into opportunities. Now, as you are building your businesses, you need to make investments into your business. Nancy and I constantly, we spend, I would say at least between $40,000 to $60,000 a year, either on coaching with others, hiring team members, and masterminds, where we're learning how to up-level ourselves. Just last week, we brought on 2 new team members. That is going to be a multiple 4-figure a month investment for our business. And it wasn't a snap yes decision. It was like, okay, the opportunity that we have to bring this team member on and what their skill set is it going to positively impact our business or negatively impact our business? Now, the same thing goes for all of you. You should be looking to invest into your business in some way, shape, or form each and every year. Whether it's learning a course, whether it's coaching with someone, whether it's joining a group coaching program or a mastermind like Nancy and I have to help entrepreneurs and business owners, whether it's hiring a team member. You should be looking to do that. But is it the right decision? Is it the right coach? Is it the right mastermind? Learn to say no. But in the same breath, learn to say yes to the right people and the right opportunities. So making sure that you are interviewing those potential clients, business partners, or whoever you want to work with, making sure they're the right people. Because if you know that individual checks all the boxes that is going to lead them to wanting to recommend you, your service, your course, your coaching, your consulting, your product, whatever it is, that's a right decision. Because saying no to one person opens up the door for you to say yes to another. You want to be very clear and specific about who you're working with, who's working with you, but the opportunities that you say yes to as well. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. Again, if you've jumped on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or #live, #replay if you are watching this on the replay. That's why when Nancy and I open up the doors to our mastermind, which is a couple times a year, we're in about 5 or 6 weeks, we're opening the doors again. So we teach people over a year period how to launch and create a podcast, write and launch your very own book, create courses, memberships, coaching programs, dialing in on your marketing, your messaging, your sales process, optimizing your website, creating an opt-in to build your email list. And we only take 10 people at a time. So you better believe when people are asking to be a part of our mastermind, we want to make sure that that individual checks, if not all, most of the boxes, where we know they're going to come into this They're going to do the work, they're going to get the result, and they're going to have a positive experience. So you want to learn how to say no to the wrong people, no to the wrong opportunities, and yes to the right people, and yes to the right opportunities. Now, in review, the 3 things that you can do to impact people in a more positive way moving into 2023 and beyond. Make sure what you're offering and your service, you're servicing the right people. Make sure what you are offering actually solves a problem that other people are having. And third and final, learn how to say no to the wrong people and the wrong opportunities, and yes to the right people and the right opportunities. So I would love to hear from all of those that are on here live and on the replay. What was your biggest aha moment or takeaway from today's training? And don't forget, Nancy's first self-published book comes out in 2 weeks. It's called How to Build Your Personal Brand on Social Media. Just drop an I do in the comments below. We will get you that waitlist link where you'll be offered discount pricing that whole week from December 26th to January 1st. You are going to fall in love with this book just like I fell in love with her. So everyone, thank you so much for joining today. Love and gratitude to each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.